San Francisco is forcing couple to remove sidewalk obstruction or pay $1,400 fine. It's a little free library, okay? And by the way, this story is by Insider. It's not even a story by Fox or anybody else. It's an Insider story on the left. The city of San Francisco has been cracking down on unpermitted objects that interfere with public ways, including a little free library owned by Susan and Joe Myers, who were threatened with a $1,402 fine if they did not remove it from the sidewalk in front of their house. The crackdown is part of the effort to remove decade-old awnings on businesses in Chinatown, benches constructed by residents, and other unpermitted objects. The library is popular in the Myers neighborhood, and many residents staged a campaign to save it, resulting in the letters to the city from locals, including a young girl who begged, please do not destroy Joe and Susan's library. City officials have responded by saying they will do everything they can to make sure it stays in place. The Myers could have obtained a permit for $1,402 to keep their library, but they decided instead to work to change the system. As a result, city officials are considering cheaper permits, around $5, for similar free libraries and benches. And this is in a city, San Francisco, which if you've been in San Francisco 20 years ago, incredible city.
Yeah.
If you've been to San Francisco recently, it ain't the same San Francisco.
And that's their fight. I'm sorry. And so bad thing about it. The city is gone to shit. Pardon my French. And this is what you're worried about? This is what's pissing the people off.
$1,400.
Leave them alone.
You know how small that thing is?
It's small. It's a little baby angel in the bottom.
It's not in the way of people walking.
Nothing.
It's right next to.
But that's the fight, Pat. Not the homeless guy doing crack and shooting up shit, and they're giving them drugs on the right. That is pissing people off.
Well, now we know how the math works in San Francisco. You want to put a free library up to actually help people in your neighborhood. $1,402. Taking a dump on their front lawn is free, right? So let's go back and take a look. This is an example, of a liberal city hall that's just lost its freaking mind, and it is indefensible. Even the residents of San Francisco have to look up and say, wait, what? I still have needles on the streets, and you're still giving out bleach kits and clean needles, and you're giving these out because, we don't want the addicts to get HIV. Well, no problem. That way he won't have HIV when he has a fentanyl overdose on Tuesday. Great. And you have all this stuff going on. Homelessness is a problem, and not just the homelessness, but the theft that goes with the homelessness, and the disease and what's happening, and the filth that's there that goes with the homelessness. Okay, so you're not doing anything about that. And by the way, to keep the police department from being overwhelmed, petty theft at like $500 is non-punishable. They don't even give you a jaywalking ticket.
Nothing.
And I think they raised it to 1,000. Somebody sent on the chat and call me out if that's not right. Yeah. But I think they raised that. So they did that so that they wouldn't be overwhelmed. So that basically what it tells thieves, Coach bag $3,000. Louis Vuitton bag $3,000. Don't take that. Mm-hmm. Laptop $999. Perfect. Make sure that whatever you take is under the threshold so that you're not going to be prosecuted. So the liberal city hall does this, and then suffers the embarrassment, and this is embarrassment from both sides of the aisle on a nationwide basis, that something good that somebody actually tried to do in the shadow of a city doing nothing gets penalized. No good deed goes unpunished in San Francisco.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.